Be honest with yourself. When you opened your phone today, did you see someone else's success and secretly feel like you are falling behind? You see someone getting promoted, buying a home, or celebrating a major achievement, and a quiet knot forms in your stomach. You look at your own life and you wonder, why is my progress so slow? Why am I struggling while everyone else is winning? But here is a truth your tired heart needs to hear. You are comparing your entire backstage reality to someone else's 20-second polished highlight reel. Take a deep, slow breath in and let it out. Welcome back to Calm English Studio. In this episode, let us free your mind from the heavy trap of comparison and help you fall in love with your own unique path again. When you compare yourself to others, you are comparing your behind-the-scenes reality to their polished highlight reel. People only share their victories, their smiles, and their finished accomplishments. Nobody posts their private tears, their late-night anxieties, or their moments of self-doubt. You are comparing your entire messy human existence to a 20-second curated snapshot of someone else's best moment. That comparison is unfair to your heart. Everyone is fighting hidden battles you know nothing about. Focus on your own growth, and remember that someone else's success does not mean your failure. Think about two different plants sitting side by side on a balcony. A sunflower grows tall and blooms brightly in the peak of summer. An orchid blooms slowly in quiet shade during late autumn. Does the orchid feel jealous of the sunflower? Does the sunflower look down on the orchid? Course not. Both plants follow their own internal clock, drawing nutrients from the soil at their own natural speed. Your life works the exact same way. You have your own internal timetable. Stop expecting yourself to bloom in someone else's season. Trust your unique roots, and honor the natural rhythm of your growth. Think about two different plants sitting side by side on a balcony. A sunflower grows tall and blooms brightly in the peak of summer. An orchid blooms slowly in quiet shade during late autumn. Does the orchid feel jealous of the sunflower? Does the sunflower look down on the orchid? Course not. Both plants follow their own internal clock, drawing nutrients from the soil at their own natural speed. Your life works the exact same way. You have your own internal timetable. Stop expecting yourself to bloom in someone else's season. Trust your unique roots, and honor the natural rhythm of your growth. Much of our daily comparison comes from constant digital exposure. We open our phones during every spare minute, absorbing images of other people's wealth, achievements, and travels. This constant stream of information overloads your nervous system and triggers silent feelings of inadequacy. To protect your peace, practice intentional digital boundaries. Create a phone-free space during your morning and evening. Put your phone in another room while you eat, read, or prepare for bed. When you mute the digital noise of the world, your mind naturally settles into quiet contentment with your own life. Having the courage to be yourself is the ultimate cure for comparison. When you spend your energy trying to copy someone else's lifestyle, career, or appearance, you lose the unique beauty of your own individuality. The world does not need another copy of someone else. The world needs the original, authentic version of you. Embrace your personal quirks, your quiet preferences, and your individual way of doing things. It is okay if your dreams look different from those of your friends or family. Walk your path with dignity, honor your personal values, and shine your light brightly without asking for anyone's permission. You are enough exactly as you are. In our rush to reach big milestones, we often forget to celebrate the quiet victories along the way. But real progress is built on small daily achievements that nobody else sees. Did you manage your time well today? That is a victory. Did you choose patience instead of comparison? That is a victory. Did you spend 20 minutes practicing your English today? That is a victory. Acknowledge and celebrate every small step you take, no matter how minor it may seem to others. Pride in your daily effort fuels your momentum. You are moving forward, one gentle victory at a time, and every single step counts. Every minute you spend comparing yourself to others is a minute stolen from your own dreams and peace of mind. Your mental energy is a precious, limited resource. When you invest that energy in envy or comparison, you drain the fuel you need for your own growth. Reclaim your time today. Redirect your thoughts away from what others are doing and back into what you can create. Use your evening hours to rest, nourish your body, or learn something new. When you guard your mental energy with care, you build a peaceful, fulfilling life that brings quiet joy to your heart every single day. Imagine driving through a scenic landscape at dusk. The road winding through the valley is quiet, peaceful, and entirely yours to enjoy. Would you stop your car and complain because another vehicle on a distant highway is driving faster than you? Course not. You enjoy your view, drive at a safe speed, and focus on your destination. Apply this same wisdom to your life. Stop obsessing over how fast other people are traveling on their roads. Enjoy the scenic view of your own journey. Every stage of your life carries its own unique lessons and beauty. Trust your path and keep moving forward with peace. As we reach the middle of our podcast today, let us take a gentle pause together. Place your hands softly on your lap. Drop your shoulders away from your ears and loosen your jaw. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose. Hold it for a moment, and gently exhale all comparison and self-doubt through your mouth. Feel the quiet relief that comes when you stop competing with the world. You are not behind, you are not failing, and you are right where you need to be. Thank yourself for taking this peaceful time to nourish your soul and practice your English. Let us continue with a calm mind. Your worth as a human being is not something you have to earn through endless hustle, achievements, or perfection. You were born worthy. Just as a sunset does not need to accomplish anything to be breathtaking, your life carries inherent value simply because you exist. When you tie your self-worth to external success, your peace becomes fragile. One bad day, one rejection, or one mistake can shatter your confidence. Today, decouple your worth from your productivity. Remind yourself that you are worthy of love, respect, and kindness on your worst days, just as much as on your best days. You do not need to prove your existence to anyone. Why do we feel so guilty when we sit down to rest? Modern culture has conditioned us to believe that if we are not working, producing, or being busy, we are wasting time. But rest is not a reward you earn after exhausting yourself. Rest is a fundamental biological and emotional necessity. Even a smartphone needs to be recharged when its battery runs low. When you feel tired, give yourself permission to pause without apologizing. Lie down, close your eyes, read a book, or simply gaze out the window. Resting is how your heart heals, your mind refreshes, and your energy returns. Comparison is one of the quickest ways to destroy your self-compassion. When you look at someone else's life on social media or in public, you are comparing your behind-the-scenes struggles to their curated highlight reel. You see their promotion, their beautiful vacation, or their apparent happiness, and you secretly judge yourself for falling short. But you are running a completely different race on a completely different path. Their success does not diminish your worth, and your slow progress does not mean you are failing. Focus your energy on your own story. Celebrate other people's light, but never let it make you doubt the quiet beauty of your own path. True freedom begins when you learn to forgive yourself. We often forgive others easily, yet hold grudges against our own past selves for years. You might still feel ashamed of a relationship that failed, a career choice that didn't work out, or words you said in anger long ago. But holding on to self-resentment will never heal the past. It only poisons your present. Forgive your former self for not knowing what you know today. You did the best you could with the maturity, emotional tools, and understanding you possessed at that time. Hug your past self with kindness. Thank them for surviving and let them rest. Imagine creating a quiet, sacred sanctuary inside your own mind. A peaceful room where harsh judgments, social pressure, and self-criticism are not allowed to enter. Whenever the world outside gets too loud or demanding, you can retreat into this inner sanctuary to breathe and recharge. Fill this mental space with comforting thoughts, gentle memories, and self-kindness. In your inner sanctuary, you are always safe, accepted, and loved. You do not have to perform, prove your worth, or please anyone. Cultivate this inner sanctuary every single day, so that no matter how chaotic the world around you becomes, your heart remains a tranquil haven of peace. Society often portrays resilience as something loud, tough, and aggressive, like a warrior pushing through a battlefield. But true resilience is often quiet, gentle, and soft. Quiet resilience is the small voice at the end of a difficult day that whispers, "I am tired, but I will try again tomorrow." It is the soft courage to keep your heart open after heartbreak, to keep learning after failure, and to treat yourself with grace when you stumble. You do not need to be loud or fierce to be strong. Your gentle persistence, your quiet hope, and your refusal to abandon yourself are the most powerful forms of resilience there are. Take a moment to honor the unique journey that brought you to this present moment. Every hardship you survived, every tears you wiped away in silence, and every small step you took forward has contributed to the wisdom you carry today. You may not be where you originally planned to be, but you are exactly where you need to be to learn your current life lessons. Stop wishing your story looked like someone else's. Embrace your unique timeline with pride. You are growing at your own natural pace, developing your own strength, and creating a life that is authentically yours. Honor your path and keep walking forward with hope. Being alone at the end of a long day is a sacred refuge for your mind. In quiet solitude, you do not have to perform, defend your choices, or manage anyone else's emotional state. You can simply lay down your daily responsibilities and be your authentic human self. Learn to cherish these quiet evening hours. Sip warm water slowly, fold your clean laundry calmly, or read a chapter of a soft book. When you learn to be at peace with yourself in quiet solitude, comparison loses its power over you, and you discover an immovable sense of inner quiet that stays with you wherever you go. We often wait for other people to validate our efforts, praise our hard work or notice our quiet struggles. But waiting for external approval leaves your self-worth in the hands of others. Practice cultivating daily self-gratitude during your evening routines. Thank yourself for waking up today, for pushing through difficult moments, and for staying kind when life was overwhelming. Acknowledge your own quiet strength and resilience. When you learn to appreciate yourself from within, external noise loses its power to stress you, and you become your own biggest supporter, walking through life with quiet, unshakable confidence. Take a moment to examine where you are right now. In this exact second, as you listen to my voice, are you safe? Are you breathing? Is your heart beating? Almost all our stress exists in our thoughts about what might happen tomorrow or what went wrong yesterday. In the physical reality of right now, in this single breath, everything is peaceful. Whenever anxiety threatens to pull you into overwhelming worries, anchor yourself in the present moment. Feel your feet on the floor, notice the temperature of the air, and listen to the quiet space around you. Right now, in this second, everything is completely okay. As we approach the final section of our episode today, let us speak gentle affirmations specifically to quiet the spirit of comparison. Repeat these soft truths silently in your heart. I release the need to measure my progress against anyone else. My journey is unique, and my timeline is unfolding in its own perfect season. I celebrate other people's success without feeling diminished. I am worthy of love, respect, and quiet happiness on my worst days as much as my best days. I trust my roots, I honor my daily effort, and I am right where I need to be. Pay attention to the tone of your internal voice when you look at other people's achievements. Is it harsh, envious, and critical toward yourself? When we compare, our inner voice often acts like a strict critic, pointing out everything we lack. Today, practice reframing your mindset. Imagine speaking to your mind as a wise, loving mentor speaking to a friend. When comparison arises, instead of asking, "Why can't I be like them?" try asking gently, "What small step can I take today to care for my own journey?" Changing your inner tone from envy to compassionate focus brings instant relief to your soul. When you look at your long-term goals or your entire life all at once, feeling behind is almost inevitable. You feel crushed by the volume of steps and milestones ahead of you. But you do not have to live your whole future today. You only have to live this single day. Break your life down into manageable, 24-hour compartments. Do not worry about next month's comparisons or next year's outcomes. Ask yourself simply, what is the best, most peaceful choice I can make for the next 30 minutes? When you focus on living one small step at a time, life becomes wonderfully light and joyful. As we bring our reflection to a close today, carry these quiet tools in your heart. Remember that comparison is an unfair thief that compares your backstage reality to someone else's highlight reel. You have your own internal timetable, just like two plants that bloom in different seasons. Unplug from constant digital noise. Shrink your world down to your current task, and celebrate your quiet daily effort. Your worth is inherent, not something you have to earn through endless competition. Be gentle with yourself today. Walk your own path with pride. And remember that you are doing so much better than you think. Thank you so much for spending this peaceful time with me today at Calm English Studio. I hope this lesson on stopping comparison brought a sense of relief to your heart and encouraged your English learning journey. If this message helped you feel a little lighter today, please consider subscribing to the channel and sharing it with a friend who might need a quiet reminder. Before you go, I would love to hear from you in the comments. What is one thing about your personal journey that you are proud of today? Write your answer in English below. I read every single comment. Until next time, take care, breathe deeply, and trust your beautiful pace.